back with another live play of the Phillies at the Toronto Blue Jays for game number 3 of the 3-game series. Pitching for the Phillies today will be Jesus Lozano, and pitching for the Blue Jays today will be Chris Madison. So the Phillies didn't win last night. They lost in a walk-up, so that was terrible. So the Phillies come this game 37-24 in the season, and the Blue Jays come this game 32-29 in the season. And yeah, let's see if the Phillies can try to win this game before they gotta jump on the plane and fly to Pittsburgh tomorrow and take on the Pirates again for round 2 on tomorrow night, Saturday and Sunday. So that stuff. Oh, and also Rafael Michon is pitching. Rafael Michon is catching for the Phillies today because JT Minu got hit in the cup yesterday. So that's one thing that's happening, and so Rafael Michon's guys going to play. Is actually going to add a pitch. Is going to do the catching today and tomorrow when they go to Pittsburgh tomorrow. So that may be a thing. And so stuff like that, and yeah. So guys, I'm learning the vice of a jersey on, and I'm watching this game at MC Sports Philadelphia. So. What's up, Star Wars? Star Wars up in here. Alright, so guys, here goes the first time. We got Bryce Stott leading off. With Trey Turner batting second, Bryce Turner batting third, Cosper with DH batting fourth, Elbow batting fifth, Nick Castellanos batting sixth, Matt Kevin batting seventh, Brandon March batting eighth, and Rafael Shawn is batting ninth, catching. And that is your Philly start lineup. Alright, here we go. Bryce start changing his cleats. Hey. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we had Bryce. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we got Bryce Stott coming to bat for the Phillies. No Philly birds on base. 0 outs. Top of the first. Here we go. Chris Bassett got a pitch for his stock. Ready for it. Ron's catch is going to strike on his own one. And Chris Bassett got another pitch coming for his stock. Ready for it. Yeah, got to make him talk about 30 such and got to cancel because the person who was doing got sick. So Ron catch is going to strike to his own two. And Chris Bassett got another pitch for his stock. Ready for it. Bryson Stott, that's my time on your Bryson Stott can back the red on 6 more base moves. And Chris Bassett got another pitch for his stock. Ready for it. Swing in the mids, and that's strike 3. And Bryson Stott's out. Bryson Stott, you overwhelmed with your first strikeout? Dang it, man. You can get carried right there. Shout out to the 5 watching stream for the 1 life. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got Trey Turner next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly Bears on base. 1 out, top of the first. Here we go. Chris Bassett got a pitch going to play Trey. Get ready for it. Ronnie catches goes the balls 1-0. And Chris Bassett got another pitch going to play Trey. Get ready for it. You swing it that one. That's a 5 balls and 1-1. And Chris Bassett got another pitch for Trey. Get ready for it. And Ronnie's catch goes the ball 2-1. Yeah, JD said he could miss 1 game. He missed 1 game, maybe 2. And they need him to he'll go out there and stuff, But JT said he had worse though. And Chris Bassett got another pitch coming for Trey. Get ready for it. And Trey Turner grounds out to the shortstop. Bochet do it to the first baseman. Very good Jr. in time. And Trey Turner's out. Trey Turner over one. So coming up next to battle the Phillies, we got 3-time MVP Bryce Harper next to battle the Phillies. We got no funny bears on base. 2 outs, top of the first. Here we go. Harper Nation. Harper Nation. Harper Nation. And Chris Bassett got a pitch to break Bryce ready boy. Ronnie's catch go. That strike one is on one. Come on, Bryce. We need somebody here. Come on, man. And Chris Bassett got another pitch to break Bryce ready boy. Ronnie's catch go. That strike two is on 2. What's up? You go, baby. War MP. What's up? And Chris Bassett got another pitch to break Bryce ready boy. You swing it down. That's a 5-ball zone 2. What's up? Mahead D. Jr. That's how you say it? I would say your name right. And Chris Bassett got another pitch to break Bryce ready boy. Ronnie's catch is good. That's a ball's winning 2. And Chris Bassett got another pitch to break Bryce ready boy. You swing it down when that's a 5-ball to 1-2. And Chris Bassett got another pitch to break Bryce ready boy. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. And Bryce Harper's out. Bryce Harper, you open one with your first strikeout. And that's 3 outs to the Phillies. So it's going. The Phillies have 0. Let's be up to the Phillies. So we have to score this game, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the bottom of the first, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Blue Jays turn the bat. Let's see what the Blue Jays can do. They turn the bat at the bottom of the first. And the 3 Blue Jay players do the bat at the bottom of the first to be Bochet, Barry Guerrero Jr., and George Springer. The Atlanta Braves lost again. Like, the Atlanta Braves just trying to miss their chance going to the postseason this year. They trying to do this themselves. I wonder who the Braves are playing that they do lose again. We're playing the Arizona Diamondbacks. Oh my god. By the way, your Hazel's daughter got a new hairdo. So Hazel's daughter got combos now. And then go to Blue Jays start lineup. We got Bochet, Barry Guerrero Jr., George Springer, Alejandro Kirk, Ernie Commit, David Schindler, Miles Strong, Jonathan Clancy, and Tyler Hillerman. And that is your Blue Jays start lineup. So I think what the Hazel's daughter's thinking, if I change my hairstyle up, maybe I may pitch better. coming up the bat for the Blue Jays, we have Bochek on the bat for the Blue Jays, and the Blue Jay players on base. Zeros. Bottom of the first, here we go. Hayes daughter got a pitch in it, but you won't get ready for it. Right, that's a winning ball. That's the ball to window. And he's only got no pitch when you won't get ready for it. Running because no strike with 1-1. And he's only got no pitch when you won't running because no ball 2-2-1. He's only got no pitch when you won't get ready for it. Swing it that one goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And Bochet will race the first base for the Blue Jays. And Bochet singles on a line drive to the center field of Brandon Marsh. Brandon Marsh, you should have caught. You should have caught that, man. So coming up next, the bat for the Blue Jays, we have Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Next to bat for the Blue Jays, we got one Blue Jay player on first base, 0 outs, bottom of the first. Here we go. Jesus is auto got a pitch in there, boy. Vladimir Guerrero for a runner catch goes the ball blue. Jesus is auto got another pitch in there, boy. Vladimir Guerrero for it. Runner catches goes, that strike one is the 1-1. And Hayes is auto got another pitch in there, boy. Vladimir Guerrero for it. Runner catches goes the ball 2, the 2-1. And Hayes is auto got another pitch in there, boy. Vladimir Guerrero for it. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2, the 2-2. And Hayes all got no pitch to be Vladimir Guerrero for it. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. asked for time on you, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. right back in the bat about 6 more base moves. And Hayes is all got another pitch to be Vladimir Guerrero for it. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. flies out to the right field of Nick Castellanos. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is out. So coming up next, the bat for the Blue Jays, we have George Springer comes next to bat for the Blue Jays. And we got one Blue Jay player on first base. One out, bottom of the first. Here we go. Hayes is all got a pitch in there, boy. George waiting for it. Runner catches good. The strike one's on 1. Hayes is all got another pitch in there, boy. George waiting for it. And George Springer lines out to the left field of Max Cameron. And George Springer's out. So coming up next, the bat for the Blue Jays, we have Alejandro Kirk, and next the bat for the Blue Jays, we got one Blue Jay player first base, 2 outs, bottom of the first. Here we go. Jesus is also got a pitch good for Alejandro, get ready for it. Runner catches good, strike one's on 1. And Hayes is also got another pitch good for Alejandro, get ready for it. Swing and a miss, and that strike 2 is on 2. What's that, dude? And Hayes all got that pitch, we got 100 ready for it. Alejandro Kirk, expert time of your Alejandro Kirk, right back to back by 6 more baseball. Hayes all got that pitch, we got 100 ready for it. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. And Alejandro Kirk is out. First strikeout, but he's just started 1K. That's the yards for the Phillies. So score the Phillies have 0 runs. This being up for the Blue Jays. So, Upper School is game, ladies and gentlemen. That's the end of the first day, gentlemen. Moving on to the second inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see what the Phillies do to turn the bat at the top of the second. On the three Philly players, the bat top second will be Kyle Swimmer, Alan Boone, and Nick Castellanos. That's gonna take next all day long. Not all day, but on charging. When you work as much as I do as a food socialist, and data tires you out. It tires you out. Alright. So come at the bat for the Phillies. We had Kyle Swimmer in the bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 0 outs. Top of the second. Here we go. Miss Bassett got a pitch in there by Kyle Gray. And Cosmo grounds out to the shortstop Bochet. He threw it to the first baseman Vladimir Guruji in time. And Cosmo was out. Cosmo go for one. Coming up next, the bat for the Phillies. We have Alec Boone connects the bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 1 out. Top of the second. Here we go. Chris Bassett got a pitch for Alec Boone. Run his catch goes. Ball's well. Chris Bassett got another pitch coming for Alec Boone. Run his catch goes. Ball 2-2 now. Alec Boone got his pass rolled up, yo. You don't have that happening. And Chris Bassett got another pitch coming for Alec Boone. And Alan Boone guards out to the third baseman, Ernie Clement, who threw to the first baseman, Vladimir Guruji in time. And Alan Boone was out. Alan Boone, you 0 for 1. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got Nick Castellanos. And next, the bat for the Phillies, we got no Philly players on base. 2 outs, top of the second. Here we go. Nick does sick. Nick does sick. Nick does sick. And Chris Bassett got a pitch for Nick Castellanos, ready for win. And he swing it down, goes right into the grass. And it goes away to go. Nick Castellanos running around first. Stop a second. Nick Castellanos got a W. Nick Castellanos got a W. And Nick Castellanos got a hit. He's 1 for 1, yo. And this is Nick Castellanos' 15th double on the 25th season on a pop-up to the second baseman, David Strickland. That's what I'm talking about, Nick. Get yourself on base. It's a double. Nice. That's so bad about that. You can't even swallow that one. You're like, So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got Max Kemper who next the bat for the Phillies. We got 1 Philly player in second base, 2 outs, top of the second. Here we go. And Chris Bassett got a pitch going to be Max Kemper going. The pitch is stepped on. Chris Bassett got a pitch going to be Max Kemper going. Run his catch, right. Oh, run his catch is good. That's the ball's 1-0. Basketball got the, Chris Bassett got the pitch, and everybody basketball moving. Ronnie's catches goes to roll 2 to 2 now. And Chris Bassett got the pitch, and everybody basketball moving. And Max Kevin flies out to the right fielder, George Springer, and Max Kevin's out. Max Kevin 0 for 1. And you stay, Nick Castellanos on second base. And that's the odds for the Phillies. So we still was going game, ladies and gentlemen. And moving on to the bottom of the second, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Blue Jays turn to bat. Let's see what the Blue Jays can do to turn the bat at the bottom of the second. And the three Blue Jay players in the bat at the bottom of the second be Ernie Command, David Sherner, and Miles Strong. What's up, Dave? Yo, what's Dave in the house? Hey. Well, Dave, this is like your third stream you came to, right? This is your third stream, actually. You came to one, yeah, this is your third stream or your second stream? Dave, I'm not sure, I'm not too sure. This is the third one. Okay, so you become the one tomorrow when the Phillies play against the Pittsburgh Pirates. If you come to the Pirates series against the Phillies and the Pirates tomorrow, and when they be in Pittsburgh, you get your mod tomorrow night. Then you say you're gonna earn your mod, so you might get it. If you come to the stream tomorrow, you're gonna get that mod. So. Well, you got to ask though. Was it ask him about that? If he's okay with that, you gotta ask him. You gotta ask him, Dave. So coming up the bat for the Blue Jays, we got Ernie Command coming to the bat for the Blue Jays, and the Blue Jay players on base. 0 outs, bottom of the second. Here we go. Haynes is all got a pitch connect when Ernie Great Boy Sweet as the Papa's on 1. Haynes is all got another pitch when Ernie Great Boy. Runner catches goes to roll on 1. Haynes all got another pitch connect when Ernie Great Boy. And Ernie Command flies out to the right field, and Nick Castellanos in foul territory, and Ernie Command is out. And coming up next to bat for the Blue Jays, we had David Sherner coming next to bat for the Blue Jays. Blue Jays players on base. 1 out. To the bottom of the second, here we go. Hayes Zelda got a pitch connect by Davis, great boy. Swinging the mids, that strike was on 1. And Hayes Zelda got another pitch connect by Davis, great boy. Ryder catches goes the balls 1-1. What's up, Let's Get Wonder? Yeah, the game's today at 3:07, yeah. Oh, by the way, Dave, meet my friend Let's Get Wonder. Let's Get Wonder, meet Awesome is Baseball, aka Dave. Get to know each other. So, you know. And he's on another pitch connect by Dave. Dave is great boy. You know, what's that is blocked. Once you block somebody, they can't come back. And so that goes right to the grass, and that's a single. And then Shingle makes the first base for the Blue Jays. And then Shingle singles on a line drive to the left field, and Max Kevin. What you say? Aaron Rodgers gonna be on the Steelers? Is that what you trying to say? So coming up next to bat for the Blue Jays, we have Miles Strong. Coming next to bat for the Blue Jays, we got one Blue Jay player at first base. 1 out, bottom of the second. Here we go. Hayes Zorla got a pitch connect for you, Miles. Great boy. And one of the first stop at second. And was on the way to the wall. And Milestone, one of my first stop at second. Milestone got a W on this. And Milestone 6-0 on the 2025 season on a line drive to the center field of Bernie Marsh. Bernie Marsh should have catched there. And the Blue Jays scored a run, so scored the Phillies have 0 runs, the Blue Jays have 1 run, and the Blue Jays get their first run score at the bottom of the second, thanks to Davis Shitton. Now it's 1 up the Blue Jays. It was like that. That was not what. Don't be that, yo. That was not of it. So coming up next, the bat for the Blue Jays, we got Jonathan Cousins who next to bat for the Blue Jays. We got one Blue Jay player on second base. 1 out, 5 in the second. Here we go. Hayes is all got a pitch for Jonathan. Jonathan Cousins goes and goes 1 Hayes is all got a pitch for Jonathan. Jonathan Cousins goes strike 1-1. Hayes is all got a pitch for Jonathan. Swinging at the 5-0-1-2. Hayes is all got a pitch for Jonathan. Jonathan Cousins goes to ball 2-2-2. Hayes is all got a pitch for Jonathan. Jonathan Cousins goes to ball 3. So 3-2 to full count. And Hayes all got another pitch for Jonathan Rayburn. I know, man. The second ball is only coming back 26. I know, man. And Jonathan Cousins, he goes out to the shortstop Trey Turner, he's doing to the first baseman, bites over in time. And Jonathan Cousins, he's out. So coming up next, the bat for the Blue Jays, we got Tyler Henry. Come next to the bat for the Blue Jays, we got one Blue Jay player on second base, 2 outs, 5 in the second. Here we go. Hayes is all got a pitch, can every Tyler the Rayburn. Brother Cousins goes, rolls with him. And Hayes is all got another pitch, can every Tyler the Rayburn. Brother Cousins goes, and strike 1 is 1-1. And Hayes only got that pitch for you, and Tyler swing that goes right to the goes on the way to the wall. And Tyler Henry was right first, stop at second. And Tyler Henry got a W. This Tyler Henry's big double on the 20th season on a long drive to the left field and Max Kevin. Max Kevin supposed to catch it. Max Kevin supposed to catch it in left field, man. And the Blue Jays scored another run. So scored the Phillies have 2 runs, the Blue Jays have 2 runs, and the And the Blue Jays get the second run score in the bottom of the second, thanks to Miles Straw. Now it's 2 0 Blue Jays. So coming next, the bat for the Blue Jays, we have Bo Jackson next, the bat for the Blue Jays, and the Blue Jay players on one Blue Jay player on second base. 2 hours, 5 in the second. Here we go. He's all got a pitch for you, ball. Get ready for it. You swing it down, goes high in. Way back there, that ball is going, gone. 2-run home run for Bochet and the Blue Jays extend the lead. So it's going the Phillies have 0 runs, the Blue Jays have 4 runs, and the Blue Jays get a 2-run score in the bottom of the second. Bottom of the second, next to Tyler Hammond and Bochet's 2-run home run, and this is Bochet's 8 home run on the 25 season on the 5 ball to the center field, and that was 4-0 the Blue Jays. So coming up next to bat for the Blue Jays, we have Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next to bat for the Blue Jays, and the Blue Jay players on base. 2 outs, bottom of the second. Here we go. And Hayes Zola got a pitch in there for you. Vladimir Guerrero, but running catch goes to ball new. Hayes Zola got another pitch for you. Vladimir Guerrero boy. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. lines out sharply to the left field, and Matt's coming. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is out. And that's 3 outs for the Blue Jays. So the score, the Phillies have 0 runs, the Blue Jays have 4 runs. That's in the second inning, gentlemen. And moving on to the third inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see what the Phillies can do. They turn the bat at the top of the third. And that was 4-0 Blue Jays. And the 3 Philly players to the bat at the top of the third will be Brandon Marsh, left hand was showing the Viking style. Randy Marsh is no Stanley, left hand was showing and Viking style is overwhelmed the strikeout. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have Brandon Marsh coming to bat for the Phillies, and the Philly Bears on base. 0 outs, top of the third. Here we go. Chris Bassett got a pitch in there for you, Marsh. Great boy. The running catch goes to strike one is on 1. And Chris Bassett got another pitch for you, Marsh. Great boy. The running catch goes to ball 21. And Chris Bassett got another pitch coming by Morris Great boy. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2, the 1-2. And Chris Bassett got another pitch by Morris Great boy. And Brandon Marsh asked for a time on you. And Brandon Marsh get right back in the bat by 6 more baseballs. Oh, you heard of Marco Ward on Dave? Yeah, it's the game that comes out with it's the game that's the game that yeah, because Mario because the Nintendo Switch 2 came out today. I think the standard edition that almost like $450, and then the bundle pack with Mario Kart World it comes with the bundle pack, which is almost $500 today. So so if you get the standard edition, you have to buy Mario Kart World separate. But if you get the bundle pack, you get Mario Kart World together, so that way you already have a first game to play. So you have to be waiting like, oh, I got the console but no game, and then and all that stuff. So Chris Bassett got another pitch for March Ray Bourne. Ronnie catch goes to ball 2 to 2-2. Chris Bassett got another pitch for March. Ronnie catch goes to ball 3 to 3-2 for Kim. And Chris Bassett got another pitch for March Ray Bourne. And that is ball 4. And Brandon Marsh is walked and advanced to first base for the Phillies. And this is Brandon Marsh's first walk of the game. Yeah, if you just search on Mario Kart World on YouTube, you'll see people already playing the game because they got the Switch 2 already. So you can you can check out T Martin too. He already got the first episode of that game up there. Anybody else playing the game, so the Mario Kart World game, so you can see what it's all about. And so coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have Rafi Armstrong against the bat for the Phillies. You got 1-3 on first base, 0 outs, top of the third. Here we go. And the pitcher stepped off. And Chris Bassett got a pitch in there by Rafael Guerrero. Ronnie's catches goes the balls with him. And Chris Bassett got another pitch in there by Rafael Guerrero. Ronnie's catches goes to strike one is a 1-1. And Chris Bassett got another pitch coming by Rafael Guerrero. He's swinging that one. That's a Ronnie's catches goes to strike two is a 1-2. Chris Bassett got another pitch coming by Rafael Guerrero. He's swinging that one. That's a foul ball. It's 1-2. And Chris Bassett got another pitch coming up for you, Rafael Guerrero. I know, too. I always going like that because I took both their mods off, so I took the mods off over here, like muted them and blocked them, so that's what I did in the picture stuff though. I did that for a reason because, I took their mod stats off so that way it doesn't, Yeah, I took the mods off so that way when they get blocked and stuff, that way they don't have to mod stat because mods can't block another mod, so, you know. And Chris Bassett got another pitch coming by Rafael Guerrero. Ronnie's catches goes to roll to the 2-2. Yeah, but Dave, let's have a good time in the stream. Don't mention those names right now. Because, then we don't want to bring up old news and stuff, so. And Chris Bassett got another pitch coming by Rafael Guerrero. Ronnie's catches goes to roll three to 3-2 in the full count. Yeah, we're trying to enjoy the Phillies game, and you talk bringing up names of people that have been blocked already. So, and Chris Bassett got another pitch coming for you, Rafael Guerrero. And Rafael Michon grinds out to the third baseman, only command can go to the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero in time. Rafael Michon is out his open one, but Brandon Marshall made the second base. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have Bryson Stott next to bat for the Phillies. We got one free bird on second base. Without top of the third, here we go. Chris Bassett got a pitch in there, but he Stott ready for win. Ronnie's catches good as the balls went in. And Chris Bassett got another pitch in there, but he Stott ready for win. And Bryson Stott pops out to the shortstop Vulture, and Bryson Stott's out. Bryson Stott, you over two with your first strikeout. Yeah, Dave. Star Wars story. Don't bring them up again. Please don't bring those names up. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got Trey Turner next to bat for the Phillies. We got one free bird in second base, 2 outs, top of the third. Here we go. Chris Bassett got a pitch in that way, Trey, ready for win. Swing and a miss, and that strike one is on one. And Chris Bassett got another pitch in that way, Trey, ready for win. And Trey Turner flies out to the right fielder, George Springer. And Trey Turner's out. Trey Turner, you 0 for 2. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So the score is the Phillies have 10 runs, the Blue Jays have 4 runs, and moving on to the bottom of the third, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Blue Jays turn the bat. Let's see what the Blue Jays can do. They're turning the bat at the bottom of the third. And Trey to understand it's straight and running up to second base. And the three Blue Jay players get the bat at the bottom of the third. Be George Springer, Alejandro Kirk, and Ernie Cominge. Here we go, guys. And then come at the bat for the Blue Jays. We had George Springer come to bat for the Blue Jays, and the Blue Jay players on base. 0 outs. Bottom of the third. Here we go. Jesus Auto got a pitch in there with George Gray, but he swung it down. One is a 5 balls on 1. And Jesus Auto got another pitch in there with George Gray, boy. Runner catches goes to strike 2, zone 2. And Hayes is all got another pitch for George Gray, boy. Runner catches goes to rolls 1 and 2. And Hayes is all got another pitch for George Gray, boy. Runner catches goes to strike 3, and George swings out. Second strikeout for Hayes Auto, 2 Ks. So coming up next to bat for the Blue Jays, we had Alejandro Kirk. For next to bat for the Blue Jays, we have no Blue Jay players on base. 1 out, bottom of the third. Here we go. And Hayes got a pitch in there with Alejandro Kirk, but he swing down and go right into the grass, and that's a single. Alejandro Kirk will rest the first base for the Blue Jays. Alejandro Kirk singles on the ground ball to the right field, and Nick Castellanos. Nick Castellanos puts Cast in right field, Williams. So coming on next to bat for the Blue Jays, we have Ernie Cominge. Next to bat for the Blue Jays, we have 1 Blue Jay player on first base. 1 out, top bottom of the third. Here we go. Here's all got a pitch in the Ernie Wade, but he's swinging down with the 5-0-1. And he's all got another pitch in the Ernie Wade, boy. He's swinging down with the 5-0-1, and he's all got another pitch. for you, and that's really good. So that was the Bible on too. And the other quick and the picture for you. And the picture me why the catch goes the balls 1 and 2. And here's dog and the picture for you. Aaron Gary boys, why the catch goes the ball 2 and 2. And here's dog and the picture Aaron Gary boys. And early got the picture for he's dog and the picture Aaron Gary boys. And Chris with everybody goes and goes away to the wall. And Kuwait was wrong first, stop a second. And Kuwait got a double and Kuwait throws down on the 21 season on one drive to left field and Vaz Kevin. And took the rest of their race. The Blue Jays have only Kuwait on second base and Hunter Cook on third base. We come on next to bat for the Blue Jays. We have David Schindler for next to bat the Blue Jays. We have Blue Jays players on second base and third base. 1 out. Hunter basically names Ronnie Catchgoes Walker. His song on the pitch for you. And the pitch killer for you, Davis Ray for Ronnie Catchgoes Walker 2 0. And his song on the pitch killer for you. And we get ready to, you know. And his song on the pitch for you, Davis Gray for it. And he catches another strike 1 2 1. His song on the pitch for you, Davis Gray for it. When they catch another strike 2 2 2. His song on the pitch for you, Davis Gray for it. And soon that one is about soon that was the 5 balls to 3 and 2 to book out. And here's another mystery Davis and Davis Jr. is for Tower Davis Jr. Right back in the battle with some baseball. And here's another mystery Davis Gray, but Davis Jr. is for Tower Davis Jr. Right back in the battle with some baseball. Here's another mystery with Davis Gray forward. He's on the mystery Davis running catch goes to all 2 2 2. He's on the mystery Davis Gray, but running catch goes to all 3 is running catch. Yeah, I got it. And he's on the mystery Davis Gray, but that is ball 3 is a 3 2 for him. And he's on the mystery Davis, and that is ball 4. He's running with another Raider tonight. So we got so coming next to battle the Blue Jays, we got Miles Straw next to battle the Blue Jays. We got Bliss over the Blue Jays. One out, bottom of the third. Here we go. Hayes got a pitch connect by Miles going forward. Swinging the miss, and that's strike 1-1. And Hayes got another pitch connect by Miles going forward. This one never goes right to the grass. Another single, Mastro makes the first base for the Blue Jays. Mastro singles on a line drive to the right field of Nick Castellanos. But the Blue Jays score another run to score. The Phillies have 0. The Blue Jays have 8 runs. And the Blue Jays get the 8-run score on the top, get the 6-run score on the top, at the bottom of the third. Thanks to Nick Castellanos. Thanks to Nick Castellanos. And what's going on the top at the bottom of the thanks to early so Curran and Alejandro Curran, 6-0 Blue Jays, and they show us the way so 6-0 Blue Jays, y'all. So coming next to bat for the Blue Jays, John Clinton next to bat the Blue Jays, got Blue Jays on first base and third base. One out, bottom of the third, here we go. He's got a pitch for John Lee, running catch goes ball 1-0. He's going to John Lee, running catch goes ball 2-2. He's going to John Lee, swing with a strike on 2-1. He's going to pitch John Lee, running catch goes ball 3-1. He's going to pitch and that is for John Lee, and that is ball 4. And John Cleese to raise the first base for the Blue Jays. And Restaurant's fifth steal on second, fifth steal on 26 on second base. The Blue Jays have Jonathan Clancy on first base, Miles Straw on second base, and David Schindler on third base. Coming next, the bat for the Blue Jays, we have Tyler Henry coming next, the bat for the Blue Jays, bases on the Blue Jays, 1 out, bottom of the third, here we go. Hayes only got a pitch for you, Tyler, was swinging at the 5 on 1. Hayes only got a pitch for you, Tyler, running catch goes ball 1. Hayes only got a pitch for you, Tyler, running catch goes ball 2-1. And Hayes only got a pitch coming for you, Tyler, go away, boy. I'm trying to say he wouldn't be a better manager when you really can take people out the game. I'm going to question that statement you made. You see, that was right to correct another single and Tyler Hill advanced the first base for the Blue Jays. And Tyler Hill singles on a fly ball to the left field. The mascot was affected by the shortstop Trey Turner. And Joey Clint advanced second base. So the Blue Jays got Tyler Hill on first base and Johnny Clint on second base. But the Blue Jays score another run, so score the Phillies have 3 runs. The Blue Jays have 8 runs. And the Blue Jays will get the 8 run score in the bottom of the third. Thanks to Miles Strong. And then Mavericks are coming up. We got Bartez to come to the mound to talk to his He's taking out the game. Pitching change for the Phillies. So coming up next about the Phillies. Oh, wait, maybe I fix something here. Hold on. So pitching change for the Phillies. So Hayes is the pitcher today. So the pitcher for the Max is So Hayes is on with 2 and a half inch pitch. Not Hayes, 8 runs, 2 balls, 2 strikeouts, 1 home run, and 4.46 ERA. So coming up the bat for the Blue Jays. So coming up the bat for the Blue Jays, we have on the next about the Blue Jays, we have Bojack, and next about the Blue Jays, we got Blue Jays first on first base, second base, one out, bottom of the third, here we go. Vance is on the pitch, we go, when the catcher goes, round the catcher goes, ball below. Vance is on the pitch, we go, swing the base, and strike with one. And Max is over, and then pitch, we go, run the catcher goes straight 2 to 1-2. And Max is over, and then pitch, we go, good for run the catcher goes, ball 2-2-2. And Max is over, and then pitch, can be well, great boy. He's swinging that one, that's a 5 balls to 2-2. And the rest is all another pitch coming for you. Well, get ready for it. You took it out with the 5-0-2-2. And the rest is all another pitch for you. Well, get ready for it. You took it out with another 5-0-2-2. The rest is all another pitch for you. Well, get ready for it. The ball's in the dirt. The ball 3 is a 3-2 to book him. The rest is all another pitch for you. Well, get ready for it. And that's another pitch for you. Well, get ready for it. You took it out with the 5-0-3-2. And that's all I got another pitch for you. Well, get ready for it. And Belichick runs into a double play. Yes. When Belichick runs into a double play to the second base and right side, he threw it to the first base, threw it to the shortstop, Trey Turner, threw it to the first base, and right stop in time. Tyler Henry's out at second base, and Belichick's out at first base. And that's 3 outs for the Blue Jays. Who scored the Phillies up 7 runs? The Blue Jays have 8 runs. That's the end of the third, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the fourth inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the red. Let's see the Phillies need to turn the red, Tyler form. And that was 8-0 Blue Jays. And the three Philly players to bat Tyler form will be Bryce Harper, Castro, and Aaron. Bryce Harper's over 1, the strikeout, Castro's over 1, and Aaron's over 1. The tone of the bat for the come with the bat for the Phillies. You got 3 times repeat right top of the bat for the Phillies. No play for some base. 0 outs, start the fourth inning. Harper Nation. Harper Nation. Harper Nation. And Chris Bass got a pitch in the right Bryce going for one catch as soon as the ball was on one. Chris Bass going to pitch Bryce going for it. The Bryce Harper grinds out to the third base and early committed to the first base and Glenn Jr. in time. Bryce Harper's out. The rest of you over 2 your first strikeout. Coming next to the Phillies, you got Kyle Swinton next to the Phillies. No play pass on base. 1 out on top of the fourth. Here we go. Chris Bass got a pitch in the right Kyle going for it. Riley's catch is going to strike 1 on 1. And Chris Bass is going to base for Kyle going for it. He's swinging down with the 5 on 2. And Chris West got that first three Chicago A-boy. He swinging down the foul zone too. Swinging is a strike three. Kyle Swoon's out. Kyle Swoon, you over 2 with your first strikeout. Coming up next about the Phillies, we got Alec Bones next about the Phillies. No Philly fans on ways. 2 hours, 2 hours, travel the fourth. Here we go. Chris Bass got a pitch coming for you. Alec ready for it. Running catch goes to Bones with him. And Chris Bass got a pitch coming for you. Alec ready for it. Running catch goes to Bones 2-2 now. And Chris Bass got another pitch for you. Alec ready for it. He's swinging down with the 5 balls to 2-1. Oh, Hazel's not hurt or anything. And Chris Bass got another pitch for you. Alec ready for it. He's swinging down with the 5 balls to 2-2. And Chris Bass got another pitch for you. Alec for you. Swinging down with another 5 balls, 2-2. And Chris Bass got another pitch coming for you. Alec for it. Chris Bass got another pitch for you. Alec for it. Running catch goes to roll 3-2 for kill. And Chris Bass got another pitch for you. Alec for it. That is ball pull when Adam Bone was walked and raised the first base for the field. This is Adam Bone's first ball of the game. Coming next to bat for the coming next to bat the Phillies, we got Nick Castellanos next to bat the Phillies. No Philly fans on ways. 1-0, 1-0, 1-0. Coming next to bat the Phillies, we got Nick Castellanos next to bat the Phillies. We got 1 free man first base. 2 outs, time to 4. Here we go. Pitch stuck on, and Chris Bass got a pitch connect from you. Nick does sting. Nick does sting. Nick does sting. And Chris Bass got a pitch for Castellanos away from it. Running catch goes to balls 1-0. And Chris Bass got another pitch coming because he has a great boy. And swing it out, that's a 5-1, and Chris Bass got another pitch because he has a great boy. He swung it out and goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And Nick Castellanos will race the first base for the field. Nick Castellanos got another hit. Nick Castellanos stupid too, yo. And Nick Castellanos swings on the ground ball to the right field and Joe Springer. And Alabama reached second base. So the Phillies have Nick Castellanos on first base and Alabama on second base. So coming up next, the battle of the Phillies. We got Max Kevin next, the battle of the Phillies. We got Philly fans on first base, second base. 2 outs, start the ball. Here we go. Chris Bass, we got the pitch, gonna play Max. Go wait for it. Ronald Catch goes the ball to them. And Chris Bass, got another pitch, gonna play Max. Go wait for it. And Chris Bass, gonna pitch Max. Go wait for it. Ronald Catch goes the ball to them. And Chris Bass, gonna pitch Max. Go wait for it. Ronald Catch goes the ball 3 now. And Chris Bass, gonna pitch Max. Go wait for it. Ronald Catch goes to strike 1 is a 3-1. Yeah. And Chris Bass got no place for you. Max going forward. And Max Kevin flies out to the left field and Jones swings and Max Kevin's home. And that's 3 outs to the Phillies. So score the Phillies have 10 runs. The Blue Jays have 8 runs. Roll up to the bottom of the fourth, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Blue Jays turn the bat. Let's see the Blue Jays doing a turn the bat at the bottom of the fourth. And the 3 Blue Jay boys in the bat at the bottom of the fourth will be Vladimir Guerrero, Joe Springer, and Alejandro Kirk. So coming up the bat for the Blue Jays, we got Vladimir Guerrero, the bat for the Blue Jays, the Blue Jays first on base. 1 out, 0, bottom of the fourth. Here we go. Max is got the pitch for you. Running catch goes to roll. One catch goes to strike with 1. It was Max is all another pitch for you. Wait for running catch goes to roll 1. Max is all another pitch for you. Wait for Vladimir Guerrero. Pass out to the center field of Brandon Rose. The Vladimir Guerrero is out. Coming next to bat for the Blue Jays, we have Joe Springer. Next to bat for the Blue Jays, the Blue Jays first on base. 1 out, bottom of the board. Here we go. Max is all another pitch for you. Jones going for running catch goes to strike with 1. And Max is all another pitch for you. Jones going for it. Running catch goes to roll 1. Max is all gonna face gonna bring Jones the rainbow. This one. So, Max is all gonna face bring Jones the rainbow and Jones swinging pops up to second base when Bryce is done. And Jones swings out. And coming next to bat the Blue Jays, we have 100 connects to bat the Blue Jays. The Blue Jays first on base, 2 outs from the ball. Here we go. Messi is all gonna pitch gonna be playing early 100 away for it. Why not catch the goes ball balloon? And Messi is all gonna pitch gonna be 100 away for it. Why not catch the goes ball balloon? And Messi is all gonna pitch 100 when it catch the ball to 2-0. And Messi is all gonna pitch 100 when it catch the goes strike 1 into 2-1. And Messi is all gonna pitch 100 away for it. This week, Devil goes back to the grid. That's single. That is first base for the Blue Jays. Only 100 quick. Singles on the ground ball to the second base and vice versa. Coming next to bat the Blue Jays, we have only correct next to bat the Blue Jays. We got 1 Blue Jay first base. 2 outs, top 11 for him. Max is all the pitch for you. Only great for it. One of the catch goes wrong for them. So Max is all the pitch for you. Coming next to bat for the Blue Jays, we got so Max is all the pitch for you. Only great boy, one catch goes wrong. Then the pitch for you. Only one catch goes strike 1 is 1-1. Max is all the pitch for only great boy. And Max is all the pitch for you. Only great swing down goes right into the grass. And only commit singles on the soft ground ball to the third baseman elbow and then to going. And only commit singles on the soft ground ball to the third base elbow to the Phillies Blue Jays have Davis who connects to the Blue Jays and the Blue Jays are pressing to the race. So the Mets are the pitching game is only catching us ball now. Mets are the pitching game is only catching us ball to 2-0. Mets are the pitching game is going forward. When I catch the strike 1 to 2-1. Mets are the pitching game is going forward. When I catch the strike 2 to 2-2. Mets are the pitching game is going on Davis shooting. That's for Tommy on Davis. Shouldn't give him up to small baseball. It said it will be added our 1,000 new player of the year game, everybody this year. And that's all another piece because Ray Davis, great board. Swing and a miss, and that's strike three, and Davis shooting his own. First strikeout for him, Max is on 1K. So that's 3 outs for the Blue Jays who scored. The Phillies have 0 runs. The Blue Jays have 8 runs. That's in the fourth inning, Jimmy. Moving on to the fifth inning, Jimmy. It's the Blue Jays. The Phillies turn the red. Let's see the base near the turn the red top of the fame. And the three Philly fans who at top of the Bernie Morris, back him with Sean, and Randy Morris has got one. Back him with Sean on one, and Versus starts over two and strike out. It's a pretty much it's on the look at the year. You see one, single 9 club is one. And come with the bat for the Phillies. We got Brady Rose from the bat for the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. 0 outs. Top of the fifth. Here we go. Here's bats got pitch. Brady Rose, Greg Moore, and Brady Rose asked for time. Brady Rose from Brady Rose, making the bat since one base room. And Chris Bats got pitch. Brady Rose, Roddy Catch goes strike one. And Chris Bats got pitch. Rose, Roddy Catch goes strike two. And Chris Bats got pitch. Rose, and Brady Rose goes out circle to the catcher. Tyler Hillman threw to the first base, and Brady Rose in time, and Brady Rose is on. Brady Rose, 0 for 1. So coming up next to that for the Phillies, we have Rap Hammer Stroking next to the Phillies, no Philly fans on base. Well, top of the fifth, here we go. Chris Bats got pitch, Rap Hammer Stroking pops out to the third base, and only come in. Rap Hammer Stroking is out, Rap Hammer Stroking over 2. Coming next to the Phillies, we got Bryson Stockton next to the Phillies. We got no Philly fans on base. Well, 2 outs. 2 outs, top of the fifth, here we go. And Chris Bats got pitch, coming for you, Stockton, really moving. And when Roddy Catch goes, strike was on. And Chris Bats got the pitch, really Stockton, really moving. Bryson Stockton expert time on you, Bryson Stockton, really moving, 6 1 base moves. And Chris Bats got the pitch, really Stockton, really moving. Roddy Catch goes, strike 2 on 2. And Chris Bassett got that pitch because when he started great boy. Swinging the miss, and that's strike three. And Bryce starts out. Bryce you over three with your second strikeout. That's 3 outs for the Phillies. So the score is the Phillies have 0. The Blue Jays have 8 runs. The Blue Jays have 5 on the fifth, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Blue Jays turn the red. Let's see the Blue Jays do the turn the red at the bottom of the fifth. And the three Blue Jays players do at the bottom of the fifth. Miles Strong, Jonathan Clancy, and Tyler Hillman. What's up, Jack Olson? I'm back. Okay, I'm back, man. What happened? You on the dinner? Dinner with who, Dave? That's the after the Blue Jays. So it's going. The Blue Jays have zero. The Phillies have 0 runs. The Blue Jays have 8 runs. And moving on to the and that's the end of the February Jam. Moving on to the 16th February Jam. It's the Phillies win the Rapids in the Phillies give the 20 Rapids top 8, top of the six. And the three Phillies players in the top 8 will be Trey Turner, Bryce Harper, and Kyle Swimmer. Coming to the bat for the Phillies, we got Trey Turner to the bat for the Phillies. We got new Philly players on base. The Rouse top of 16. Connecticut pitcher Trey swinging the wrist strike with the one. Chris Bassett got another pitch to Detroit. Ronnie Fisk goes to Baltimore. Chris Bassett never Detroit. He's swinging in with Ronnie Glass and Trey Turner. One of first stop a second. Trey Turner got a W. Trey Turner got a W. Trey Turner got a hit. Trey Turner is 1 for 3 on. And this is Trey Turner's. This is Trey Turner's 11 double in the 2025 season on line drive to the center field and milestone. On the next at the Phillies, you got Bryce Harper. Got 3 times repeat Bryce Harper. On the next at the Phillies, you got 1 free on the second base. 0 top of the 16 of Harper Nation. Harper Nation. Harper Nation. And Chris Bassett got basically the big Rice when he catches the ball 1. Chris Bassett the big Rice when he catches the ball 2-0. Then he was shooting the strike 1-1. Chris Bassett got no pitch when he Rice when he catches the ball 3-3-1. And Chris Bassett got no pitch to Rice when he catches the strike 2 is a 3-2 from him. And Chris Bassett got no pitch to Rice when he was swinging and missing that strike 3 and Rice was out. And Rice will be over 3, your second strikeout. So coming up next, the battle of the Phillies, we got Kyle Schwarber against the battle of the Phillies. We got 1 Philly player on second base, 1 on top of the 6 him you. And Kiss got pitch to Kyle running Kiss goes 1 another pitch to Kyle right by swing, they go right in the grass, and that's a single. Kyle Schwarber against the first base for the Bills. Kyle Schwarber got a hit. Kyle Schwarber 1 for 3 on. And this is Kyle Schwarber's first, and this is Kyle Schwarber, and Kyle Schwarber is the first week of and Kyle Schwarber, he's going to be on Kyle Schwarber singles on one drive to the right fielder, George Swinger. And the Phillies score runs, they score the Phillies have 1 run, the Blue Jays have 8 runs, and the Phillies get the first one score in the top 8 thanks to Trey Turner. So coming next to battle Phillies, you got Alabama next to battle Phillies, you got 1 free on first base, 1 on top of the 6 you got Chris Bassett got pitch, you got running catch goes 1-0. He's got the pitch, you got running catch goes 1-2-2-0. Because that's going to put you out of the late one. And that ball pops out to the third baseman early doing. And that ball was out. And the ball was over 2. So coming next to battle the Phillies, we got Nick Castellanos next to battle the Phillies. You got no Philly players on. You got 1 Philly player on first base. 2 outs, top of the 6. If you got pitch to Castellanos, one catch goes to all 0-0. And get the pitch to Castellanos, swing the right in the grass, and that's a single. Nick Castellanos will base the first base for the Bills. And Nick Castellanos singles on line drive to the center field and milestone, and Kyle Schwarber in second base. And Nick Castellanos 3 for 3 on. And the Phillies take Nick Castellanos on first base and Kyle Schwarber on second base. Coming next to the Phillies, we got Matt Kevin next to the Phillies. We got Phillies on first and second base, 2 outs, top of 6 on. And then we got pitch to Max, one catch goes to 1-1. And Chris Bassett got pitch to Max, running catch goes, it's 3 at the 5 on 1-1. And Chris Bassett no pitch to Max, 8-1. And Max Kevin grounds out to the shortstop, Ocho to the first base, and Byron going to in time. And Max Kevin's out. And that's going to be over 3. That's 3 out to the Phillies. So score the Phillies have 1 run. The Blue Jays have 8 runs. We move to the bottom of the 6th, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Blue Jays turn the red. Let's see the Blue Jays can use the turn at the bottom of the 8. And the 3 in the bottom of the 6. And the 3 Blue Jays players at the bottom of the 6 to be Roger, Byron Jr., and George Springer. And we got the new guy pitching, the Seth Johnson guy. that we got from AAA for the Phillies. And let's see what Seth Johnson can do. Yeah, he said Johnson can kind of do something here. So pitching change for the Phillies. The top Wilkinson pitching the league on the pitching league. Seth Johnson. Coming to bat for the Blue Jays. We have Bocek in the bat for the Blue Jays and the Blue Jays first on base. 0 rounds. The bottom of 60 we go. Seth Johnson got pitch for you. Ronnie Catch goes to the Seth Johnson got pitch for you. Swinging the 5 moon. Seth Johnson got pitch for you. The way boy. Swinging the Rays. Strike 2 1 and 2. And Seth Johnson got pitch for you. The way boy. And Bocek grounds out to the shortstop Trey Turner, who drew to the first base and Bryce Harper in time. And Bocek is out. Coming next to bat for the Blue Jays, we have Brandon Green Jr. Coming next to bat for the Blue Jays, and the Blue Jays first on base. 1 out. Bottom of the 6th, we go. Second got pitch for you, Brandon Green Jr. And Brandon Green Jr. grounds out to the second base, and Bryson started due to the first base and Bryce Harper in time. And Brandon Green Jr. is out. Coming next to bat for the Blue Jays, we got George Springer. Coming next to bat for the Blue Jays, and the Blue Jays first on base. 2 outs. Bottom of the 6th, here we go. Seth Johnson got the pitch for you, George. Ready, boy. Run that catch to go to strike 1-1. And Seth Johnson got another pitch for you, George. Get ready, boy. Seth Johnson is one of the pitchers that we got from the minor leagues. That's one of our pitchers from the Phillies farm system from AAA. He's one of the pitchers from the AAA that's really good. He's a relief pitcher. And Seth Johnson got a pitch in with George Swing. That one goes right into the grass. And it goes all the way to the wall. And George Swing running out first. Stopping second. George Swing got a double on. And this is George Swinger's 13th double on the 2021 season on the line drive to the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. And coming up next, the bat for the Blue Jays, we got Alejandro Kirk. And next, the bat for the Blue Jays, we got one Blue Jay player in second base, 2 outs, bottom of the 6th. Here we go. Seth Johnson got a pitch and we Alejandro Kirk. Swing that one to the 5 balls on 1. And Seth Johnson got another pitch and we Alejandro Kirk. That ball's in the dirt, that's the ball's 1-1. Yeah, because I can't Sean know these players because it's Seth Johnson, y'all. Get it right. You can't spell Seth right. It's S-E-T-H. There's no F in there. It's S-E-T-H, y'all. Seth, like like the actor, Seth Green. Yeah, but the first name is you gotta spell it right, y'all. You gotta spell it with an F in there. It's Seth with the H in there, y'all. And Seth Johnson got a pitch coming for 100 running. Swing at the Bibles on 1. Seth Johnson got a pitch for 100 running. Catch the ball's in dirt. The ball's in dirt. That's the ball's 1-1. Seth Johnson got another pitch coming for 100 running. Catch the ball 2-1. And Seth Johnson got another pitch for 100 running. Catch the ball 3 to 3-1. There you go. That's how you spell it right there. Yeah, that's how you spell his name. Yeah. Yeah, so sometimes we don't know some of these minor league relief pitchers or starting pitchers we have down there because we never heard these people sing, And Seth Johnson got another pitch coming over 100 great boy. He's swinging that one. That's a foul tip. It's a 3-2. It's a full count. And Seth Johnson got another pitch for 100 great boy. And Alejandro Kirk asked for a timeout. And Alejandro Kirk is right in the back like some more baseballs. And Alejandro and Seth Johnson got another pitch coming for Alejandro Guerrero. And swinging that one. That's another 5 ball. Still 3-2. And Seth Johnson got another pitch coming for Alejandro Guerrero. He's swinging that one, goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And Alejandro Kirk wins the first base for the Blue Jays. So 1 year ago, JT got a bad one to his current. He should take off June 4th to 6th next year. As soon as they will go right to the grass, and that's a single. Now Honey Cook will race the first base for the Blue Jays. And then the Cook singles on the ground ball to the right field, and Nick Castellanos. When the Blue Jays score another run, so score the Phillies have 1 run, the Blue Jays have 9 runs, and the Blue Jays will get their 9 run score in the bottom of the sixth, thanks to George Springer. So coming up next, the bat for the Blue Jays, we have Ernie Kamick, and this the bat for the Blue Jays. We got one Blue Jay playing first base, 2 outs, top bottom of the sixth. Here we go. Seth Johnson got the pitch connect by Ernie Rayburn. And Ernie Kamick lines out to the right field, and Nick Castellanos. Ernie Kamick is out. And that's 3 outs for the Blue Jays. So the score is the Phillies have 1 run, the Blue Jays have 9 runs. That's the end of the sixth, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the seventh inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn to bat. Let's see the facing in the turn to bat at the top of the seventh. And the three Philly players to bat top seven will be Bernie Marsh, Rafael Michon, and Bryce Stein. Randy Marsh open on the strike on the wall. Rafael Michon is over 2, and Bryce Stein over 3 with 2 strikeouts. So come up the bat for the Phillies. We have Brandon Marsh come to bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 0 outs. Top of 7. Here we go. Chris Bassett got a pitch connect by Marsh. Great birdie swing down with the 5 balls on 1. And Chris Bassett got another pitch connect by Marsh. Great birdie. Ronnie's catch goes to balls 1-1. And Chris Bassett got another pitch connect by Marsh. Great birdie. Running swing that's the 5 on 1 and 2. And Chris Bassett got another pitch connect by Marsh. Great birdie. He's swinging that one that's the 5 balls 1 and 2. And Chris Bassett got another pitch by Marsh. Ronnie catch goes to strike three, and Brandon Marsh is out. Brandon Marsh over 2. He's your first strikeout. Coming up next, the bat for the Phillies. We have Rafael Michon against the bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 1 out, top of the 7. Here we go. Chris Bassett got a pitch connect by Rafael Guerrero. Ronnie catch goes that strike 1 is on 1. And Chris Bassett got another pitch connect by Rafael Guerrero. Ronnie's catch goes to balls 1-1. And Chris Bassett got another pitch by Rafael Guerrero. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. So 1-2. And Chris Bassett got another pitch, and then boy, you might be able to wait for it. Ronnie Touch goes to 0-2, the 2-2. Why you say we need a new catcher? Why you trying to say that? You trying to say JT getting old? That's what you trying to say? You trying to say JT really getting old? That's why we need a new catcher? Because we got Rafael Major, we got him, and then we also got Garrett Stubbs, remember that? So that's the other catchers we got. And Chris Bassett got another pitch, and then boy, Rafael go away for it. And Rafael Major runs out to the second baseman, David shooting to the first baseman, Rafael goes in time. Rafael Major is out. Rafael Major, you're over 3. Oh, you said Kevin Long, the hitting coach for the Phillies, is the Sox? Well, yeah. And coming next to battle the Phillies, we got Bryson Stott coming next to battle the Phillies. No Philly bears on base. 2 outs, top of the 7. Here we go. Chris Bassett got a pitch for you. Stott, wait for him. Running catch goes. The strike one's on 1. And Chris Bassett got another pitch. Can wait? Stott, wait for it. Swing and a miss, and that strike 2 is on 2. And Chris Bassett got another pitch for you. Stott, wait for it. And Bryson Stott is for Tommy Young. Bryson Stott give up in the back to the base on. And Chris Bassett got another pitch for you. Stott, wait for it. Running catch goes to balls 1-2. And Chris Bassett got another pitch, and the Stott away for it. Running catch goes to ball 2 to 2-2. And Chris Bassett got another pitch, and the Stott away for it. He's swinging that when there's a 5 balls to 2-2. And Chris Bassett got another pitch, and Stott away for it. And Bryson Stott lines out to the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero, and Bryson Stott is out. Bryson Stott, you over 4 with your second strikeout. And that's 3 outs to the Phillies. So scores the Phillies at 1-1. The Blue Jays have 9 runs. And moving on to the bottom of the 7, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Blue Jays turn the red. Let's see if the Blue Jays can do the turn the red at the bottom of the 7. And the 3 Blue Jay players to at the bottom of the 7 be David Chutner, Ron Strong, and Jonathan Cleese. Michael Lohan and Ben Davis. Okay, so Seth Johnson still pitching, y'all. So coming up the bat for the Blue Jays, we had Davis. Shooting coming the bat for the Blue Jays. No Blue Jay players on base. 0 outs, bottom of the 7th. Here we go. Seth Johnson got a pitch in Wayne Davis, Greenwood. And Davis shooting the flies out to the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. And Davis shooting the zone. So coming up next, the bat for the Blue Jays, we have Miles Straw connects the bat for the Blue Jays, and the Blue Jay players on base. 1 out, bottom of the 7th. Here we go. Seth Johnson got a pitch in William Miles, Greenwood. Why not catch go to strike one zone 1? And Seth Johnson got that pitch for Miles, Greenwood. And Miles grinds out to the third baseman, Alabama, who threw it to the first baseman, right off in time. And Miles was out. So coming up next, the bat for the Blue Jays, we have Jonathan Cummings connects the bat for the Blue Jays, and the Blue Jay players on base. 2 outs, bottom of the 7th. Here we go. So Johnson got a pitch in there with Jonathan Cummings, why not catch goes balls now? And Seth Johnson got a pitch in there with Jonathan Cummings. And Jonathan Cummings goes out to the first base and bites off, and when he puts to the pitcher, Seth Johnson stuck to the first base back in time. And Jonathan Cummings is out. And that's 3 outs for the Blue Jays. So scoring the Phillies have 1 run, the Blue Jays have 9 runs. And that's the end of the 7th, ladies and gentlemen. We're moving on to the 8th inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see what the Phillies can do to turn the bat to. The Phillies turn. So scoring the Phillies have 1 run, the Blue Jays have 9 runs. That's the end of the 7th, ladies and gentlemen. We're moving on to the 8th inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see what the Phillies can do to turn the bat top of the 8th. And the 3 Philly players to bat top of the 8th be Trey Turner, Bryce Thomas Castle. Trey Turner is 1 for 3 with a double and a run. Bryce Thomas was over 3 with 2 strikeouts. Castle was 1 for 3 with a strikeout and RBI. Jordan Sings pitching named on 1 and 2. So coming up next, so Chris Bassey is pitching for the night. Coming to pitch for the Blue Jays will be Mason Bowman Hardy. Pitching for the Blue Jays. Coming up the bat for the Phillies, we got Trey Turner on the bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 0 outs, top of the 8th. Here we go. Mason got the pitch in there with Trey Gray. Running catch goes to ball 2. Mason got the pitch with Trey. Running catch goes to ball 2 now. And Mason got another pitch in there by Trey Gray. Runners catch goes to strike 1 is a 2-1. And Mason got another pitch in there by Trey Gray. And Trey Turner grounds out to the shortstop Ernie Correa, who drew to the first base and Bobby Grove Jr. in time with Trey Turner's out. Trey Turner, 1 for 4. So coming up next, to bat with the Phillies, we got 3-time MVP White Sox next to bat the Phillies. No Phillies bats on base. 1 out, top of the 8th. Here we go. Hub of the Nation. Hub of the Nation. Hub of the Nation. And Mason got a pitch in the Ray Bryce. Ray Boy swinging down some fouls on 1. Right, so we're going with the superstition again. No batting gloves. And Mason got another pitch in the Ray Bryce. Ray Boy. Swinging and miss, and that strike 2 is 0-2. And Mason got another pitch in the Ray Bryce. Ray Boy. He's swinging that one. That's a 5-ball 0-2. And Mason got another pitch in the Ray Bryce. Ray Boy. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. And Bryce Harper's out. Bryce Harper, you over 4 with your third strikeout. So coming up next, to bat for the Phillies, we got Kyle Swerve next to bat the Phillies, and the Phillies bats on base. 2 outs, top of the 8th. Here we go. Mason got a pitch in there, but you Kyle, get ready for it. Running catch goes, strike 1 on 1. And Mason got another pitch in there, but you Kyle, get ready for it. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2 is 0-2. And Mason got another pitch in there, but you Kyle, get ready for it. Running catch goes, as the ball is 1 and 2. And Mason got another pitch in the ball, you Kyle, get ready for it. And Mason got another pitch in the Kyle, get ready for it. Running catch goes, 1-2-2-2. And Mason got another pitch in the Kyle, get ready for it. Running catch goes, 1-3-2 to book him. And Mason got another pitch in the Kyle, get ready for it. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. Kyle swims down. Kyle swims you 1 for 4. That's 3 outs for the Phillies. So the score is the Phillies have 1 run, the Blue Jays have 9 runs, and 1 to the bottom of the 8th, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Blue Jays turn the bat. Let's see the Blue Jays can do. Let's turn the bat at the bottom of the 8th. The 3 Blue Jay players at the bottom of the 8th be Tyler Henry, Anderson Roger, and Bobby McGraw Jr. The pitch change for the Phillies is Seth Jones done pitcher name. And here comes our position player slash pitcher, Mr. Weston Wilson. So come up the bat for the Blue Jays. We had Tyler Henry on the bat for the Blue Jays. The Blue Jays players on base. 0s, 5-8. Here we go. Weston Wilson got the pitch connected by Tyler going for running catch goes balls with him. And Weston Wilson got another pitch connected by Tyler going for one. Running catch another strike one is 1-1. And Weston Wilson got another pitch connected by Tyler going for one. And Tyler Henry has for time on your Tyler Henry get right in the bat by since my base on. And Weston Wilson got another pitch connected by Tyler going for one. Running catch goes to roll 2 to 2-1. It wasn't another pitch connected by Tyler going for one. Running catch goes to roll 3 to 3-1. And Weston Wilson got another pitch by Tyler going for one. Running catch goes to roll 2 to 3-2 to book him. Running catch goes to straight 2 to 3-2 to book him. And Weston Wilson got another pitch connected by Tyler going for one. And Tyler Henry flies out to the center field of Brady Morris. And Tyler Henry's down. You know when you're desperate and you your team's down one more. Damn, Rob, you supposed to say you supposed to work better being a manager, but you sucking right now. So coming up next, the bat for the Blue Jays, we have Addison Roger against the bat for the Blue Jays, and the Blue Jays players on base. 1 out, top of the eighth. Here we go. Weston Wilson got a pitch connected by Addison away for it. He's swinging down with the 5 balls on 1. And Weston Wilson got another pitch by Addison away for it. Swinging down goes right into the grass. And that's a single. And Addison Roger will advance to first base for the Blue Jays. And Addison Roger singles on a line drive to the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. So coming up next, the bat for the Blue Jays, we have Vladimir Guerrero Jr. against the bat for the Blue Jays. We got one Blue Jay bat on first base, 1 out, 5 8. Here we go. Weston Wilson got a pitch in there when you Vladimir away for it. Running catch go to strike 1 on 1. And Weston Wilson got another pitch in there when you Vladimir away for it. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. flies out to the left field, Max Kevlin. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is out. Coming up next, the bat for the Blue Jays, we have Allen Rowden coming next to the bat for the Blue Jays. We got one Blue Jay playing first base, 2 outs. Round 8, here we go. Weston Wilson got a pitch connected by Allen away for it. He's swinging that one that's a 5 balls on. He's swinging right catch goes strike 1. Weston Wilson got another pitch for Allen away for it. Who's going to pitch for the Edwin Wayborn. And Edwin Rolling lines out to the third base for Alabama. And Edwin Rolling zone. That's 3 outs for the Blue Jays. So scoring, the Phillies have 1-1. The Blue Jays have 9-1. That's the end of the A-League, gentlemen. Moving on to the ninth and final English, gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the red. Let's see if the Phillies can do the turn the red at the top of the ninth. And the three Phillies plays the red top of the ninth with Alabama, Nick Castellanos, and Vasquez. Alabama's over 2 for the wall. Nick Castellanos is 3 for 3 with a double. And Vasquez was over 3. So pitch Jays for the Blue Jays. So Mason for the Holidays, the pitch tonight on the bench for the Blue Jays. Eric Swanson for offensive substitutions. Johan Rojas will pitch in for Alabama. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have Johan Rojas going to bat for the Phillies. No Philly first on base. 0 outs, top of the ninth. Here we go. Eric Swanson going to pitch in there for Rojas going forward. Riley's catching on the strike one is on 1. And Eric Swanson going to pitch for Rojas going forward. And Johan Rojas grounds out to the first baseman, Brad McGraw Jr. When Johan Rojas is out. Johan Rojas, 0 for 1. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have Nick Castellanos. So the first substitution, we got Monte Sosa pinching for Nick Castellanos. Coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got Monte Sosa connects the bat for the Phillies. No Philly bears on base. 1 out, top of the ninth. Here we go. Aaron Swanson got the pitch in there, but you want to go ahead for it. Riley's catch goes to balls 1 out. And Aaron Swanson got another pitch in there for you. Want to go ahead for it. Swing and a miss, and that strike one is 1-1. And Aaron Swanson got another pitch for you. Want to go ahead for it. And Monte Sosa asked for a time out, and Monte Sosa get right back in the battle up 6 more base zones. And Aaron Swanson got another pitch in there for you. Want to go ahead for it. And Aaron Swanson got another pitch for you. Want to go ahead for you. Swing that one. That's a 5 balls to 1 and 2. And Aaron Swanson got the pitch between Ronald Wayne. And the ball Sosa grinds out to the shortstop Ernie Corinne due to the first base and Robert Gould during time. And the ball Sosa's down. Ron Sosa over one. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got Max Cover coming next to bat for the Phillies, and the Philly Bears on base, 2 outs, top of the ninth, here we go. Eric Swanson got the pitch in there, boy, Max going, boy. Running catch goes, the ball's on him. And Eric Swanson got the pitch in there, boy, Max going, boy. Running catch goes, the ball to the 2 now. And Eric Swanson got the pitch in Max going, boy. Running catch goes, the ball 3 to 3 now. And Eric Swanson got the pitch in there, boy, Max going, boy. Running catch goes, the strike 1 is a 3-1. And Eric Swanson got another pitch for Max going, boy. And Max Kevin flies out to the center field and Miles Strong. And Max Kevin is out. And that's the ball game. Final score is 9-1 Phillies lose. And the Phillies will advance on the 37-25 in the season. The Blue Jays advance to 33-29 in the season. The Phillies get the 25th loss. The Blue Jays get the 33 win. And the Blue Jays took game 3 from the Phillies. So the Blue Jays took so the Phillies only took 1 out of 3 from the Blue Jays in this series. And the Blue Jays took 2 out of 3, so yeah. Terrible line. Yeah, and also, and by the way, guys, Jesus Zada get his second loss of the season, guys. So Jesus Zada moves to 5-2 on the season with a 4.46 ERA. So Jesus Zada got his second loss. Terrible. You know how that goes. The guys, I will be streaming the Phillies at the Pittsburgh Pirates for round number 2, game number 1 of the 3-game series tomorrow night at 6:40 p.m. on YouTube channel, guys. Let's see if the Phillies can go over to Pittsburgh and whack them damn Pirates like they did when they kept up Philadelphia and make them look bad over there. See if we can do something over there in Pittsburgh, because you know Battle of Pennsylvania round 2 is coming, so you know that's gonna be a good one. So you know we're gonna need that. We're gonna need the win for that soon. Now the Phillies haven't decided who's pitching in tomorrow night's game yet. So we don't know who's pitching in that game yet, so we don't have no clue yet right now. They have no clue right now, so they really don't know who's pitching, so that's up in the air right now, so we don't have a clue right now. So once we know who's pitching, then we'll have an answer for everybody, but right now we don't have an answer right now, so but we already know that the Pirates are gonna have Billy Falter pitching, so that's gonna be something. Former Phillies pitcher on a different team, so that's gonna be something. I mean, it could be worse, Like we say, when Vince Carter used to be on the Phillies, you say he always faltered, right? Yeah, so and we'll see who pitching that game. So once we know who's pitching tomorrow, guys, you'll see the thumbnail and everything. Once the Phillies are decided, so you don't know what the match is going to be yet, so we'll find out who will be. But there's nothing to say, guys. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of y'all. Thursday night, and I will see you guys tomorrow night for our next Phillies regular season live pair break. Let's go play again. Let's beat the Pirates and gain them one for round two, yo. Yeah, very first pitching tomorrow night against whoever the Phillies gonna put out there. So that's gonna be interesting. So that's gonna be interesting. Yeah, I gotta go there, so we gotta do the rest of your. Oh, and I have a day off tomorrow, guys, so I don't have to go into work tomorrow, so yeah, so y'all got to wait till 6 for me to cover the Phillies game. That's a long time, you have to wait the whole day, so yeah, so that's gonna be something. Yeah, I hope the shot start now come street shot there. Let's get one to come see how the day comes street. Hope you guys see you guys tomorrow night for next week. Right, see not playing what's gonna be here. Let's beat the Pirates. Hope Angel McCutcheon don't hit home runs over us in his own ball, Please don't do that. Yeah, so yeah.